Welcome to the MarineVerse Cup. We're serving up another dose of virtual reality sailing courtesy of the best VR sailors from around the globe. These 10 bad boys roughed up a great course yesterday. The Polish pirate struck again, snatching victory from the salty New York waters. We'll see if the tide can turn at a whim for him today. We're moving from eastern shores to the western coast of the USA. San Francisco is hosting today's clash of nautical titans. Racing marker order is 1-2-1. Boats simply need to sail between the markers, rounding either way on exit. Competitors are racing in virtual reality on an empty course for time. And time is about to start. The horn releases these waterlogged sea dogs. Up they beat on the trail for Mark 1. Part of the beauty of racing in MarineVerse Cup is the ability to get on deck and grab the wheel. Every little motion transfers to your boat as you try to weave the best path the wind will allow. As the boats spread out across the course, JD takes an early lead. AZJ is following tight. Chris Timis holds third. Captain J is flowing fine in fourth. Strong Bear is in fifth. Chicago Aaron in sixth. Seventh is Salt Flat Sam. Webby is steady in eighth, followed by Swabbing Quincy Teach. Chancel takes 10th with Florida Mutineer in the rear at 11th. As we near the end of the first windward leg of the race, Strong Bear is the first of the pack to tack. He's 200 meters from the mark and fallen back to ninth. Maybe his keen eye will lead this seafarer to better success. As is, there's only a boat length separating the top six. Speaking of six, that place belongs to the red boat tacking next. That's Greece's Chris Timis. And there goes Chicago Aaron in fourth, crossing the stern of Captain J. Jay's in second place. As we close in on Mark 1, most boats are heading for the starboard side bag. 3 duck in, but it's AZJ's black ship that circles first. Captain J a half boat length back, followed by JD in the blue. Chicago Aaron and Chris Timis are kindly sharing fourth place. There's Salt Flat Sam jibing in sixth. The Green Maverick, Florida Mutineer, is holding on in ninth. And now we head downwind with a view of the top six. Quincy, Florida Mutineer, and Chancel still rounding Mark 1. Oh no, Chancel seems to be stuck riding that old teabag. She should be kinder the second time around, good sir. Back up front, Mark 2 is looking intense. AZJ has prepped early for the turn, but a late arrival by Captain J promises to challenge. Flip side, Chicago Aaron has swung through, JD thundering just a few boat lengths behind. The water's now getting crowded by the second wave of sails. As the spray settles, Chicago Aaron has pulled even with AZJ. Two different paths, but both now on a port tack heading up. There's Aaron, now tacking with JD hunting off his stern. A look from the back, bottom right, Webby is dead in the water. Looks like the UK lad got stuck in the dead zone. We can see the war being waged for fourth, with Captain J leading the charge. AZJ, though, continues stealing the spotlight. Or at least he was. Chicago Aaron now pulls ahead by a sail's edge. Captain J from the US of A looking on, possibly proudly. That's him too on the left. Chris Timis shadowing to the right with Florida Mutineer and Salt Flat Sam. The trio of terrors continue to surprise. JD is now first, rounding the port side mark. Chicago Aaron in the distance following suit, with AZJ now around to boot. Captain J fending off the attack at the turn by Chris Timis. They're running fourth and fifth. Back with the leaders in the home stretch. JD on the left, Chicago Aaron on the right. They pass the mark. Aaron, JD, Aaron, JD. And JD pulls off the win. Chicago Aaron with a hard-fought second. AZJ picks up third. And the top 10 for the day are as follows. A great race by all. Maybe even better tomorrow. Join us right here, or even better in VR, to see who sails away with the MarineVerse Cup.